Oh, fuck. Hi. Oh, hang on a second. Who wants some Dr. Pepper? Mmm. Yummy. You want some? Well, first of all, first of all, I'm sick. Sorry, sorry about there not being shows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you guys okay? Are you okay? I'm so sorry. You guys didn't have any shows. Okay, I'm not. Fuck. I have what's known in the business as Crowder-David's disease. Crowder-David's disease. It's a disease a woman gets. There's something that happens to every single streamer, every single YouTuber, podcaster, or whatever. All of these cretins. It's a disease known as Crowder-David's disease. They all get it. It's a mysterious illness that can never be explained by medical science. There's no known cure. And there's no getting rid of it. And it means that you, the viewer, get your time and possibly money ripped off. Oh, God, snot just came out of my nose. Now, here's the thing. There's two versions of Crowder-David's disease. There's non-Augustine Crowder-David's disease, and then there's Augustine, I guess. Crowder-David's disease. One of them's fake. I'm not going to tell you. Be the judge of which one is the fake one. In one case, the person really is sick. It's not just in their head, David style. Okay? In one version, they really do have a mysterious internet cancer. That's what it really is. The internet is cancer. It gives you cancer. And you die from it. That's how Norm Macdonald died, by the way. He started Norm Macdonald Live, got cancer, and then died secretly. Now, the other version of that is a goofy, mix-em-up, lady-style, miasmic soup brain where you just want sympathy, and so you lie and say you are sick all the time, and then you blow it out of the water and say you're straight up dying from it, and it's a scam. That's called a scam. It's not just Munchausen syndrome. And by the way, maybe Medicare has Munchausen by proxy. You know, maybe that Maybe that zip wife of his has been slowly poisoning him over time. Who knows? But the point is, either version of it, the true victim in all of this, the real victim, is you, the consumer, the viewer of product. I am simply host. You are consumer, this product. The only thing I'm currently hosting is a series of viruses that are making me more and more ill. Now, let me be frank for a second. Hi, I'm Frank. I, on any given day, am hosting, more viruses, more illnesses than, if you took every guy from Boys Town, lined them up. Okay. And by the way, the same diseases. I have monkeypox. Oh, I don't want better not let my shirt bunch up. Hoojan will think that's part of my human body. Oh boy. I am always ill. I have a hoary host of horrible ailments, and my eyes are always falling out of my head and burning, and I'm losing my vision rapidly. Can't see nothing. I have acromegaly, which isn't great. What else? Oh, I shoot rocks out of my dick. So that's not good. But it doesn't happen very often. So small miracles. I believe in God now. Thank you, Charlie Kirk. What else? Anyway. I'm gonna let you guys in a little secret. Here's the thing. I feel like I just wanted to get over. I have all these plans, lots of stuff, shows, episodes, things I want to talk about, and more stuff keeps coming. I don't know if you guys have heard about Scotty K Fitness. I would love to be in on this. I'm too fucked up to have fun and cover all these things that are happening. I want to wrap up the Mersh episode. I had a whole bunch of stuff planned, and not just show stuff, other stuff too, merch, all sorts of things. All sorts of little ideas. I had a big plan going into February, and this has set me back. And this happens every fucking 6 months, so no shocker there. Anytime I think I have a plan, that's no good. But what I was hoping was, I'll just stop being sick, and then I'll get over it, and I'll get back to doing things, and I won't involve you in that. Now, it seems wrong to have to. You'll be okay for a week and a half or whatever, and then we'll just get back to it. It's been 3 weeks. All right. It's been 3 weeks of exactly this. Speaking of the Scotty K Fitness thing, our friend Faceless sort of made that whole thing pop off. And I was talking to Faceless. This was, again, 3 weeks ago. I was talking to Faceless. We were just shooting the shit on Discord, and all of a sudden I could feel it. I was like, uh-oh. I literally said to him, I'm sick. Oh, I'm sick. It came to me in a sudden. And I just swallowed that one. Most of my calories nowadays come from mucus. Anyway, I was like, shit, I'm sick. I have a fever. I can feel it coming. All of a sudden, I started getting the aches and the chills. And I thought, this will last a couple days. And then it didn't go away. Now, here's what a scammer does. Okay. A scammer tells you have no right to know what's happening, no right to be in on. Is there a timeline even? A scammer keeps charging you money and not telling you something, just giving you some sort of idea of what's happening. That's what a scam artist would do. Now, have I been to a doctor about this? No! Because here's the thing. I am not, unlike certain Augustinian people, I have no plans to die. Okay? Please don't clip this and then in a week when I'm underneath a shallow plot of dirt with a single daisy poking up out of it, please don't clip that and then send that to my family. I have no plans to die. Ooh. So here's the thing. When you go to a doctor, what happens is they do the same thing you do. Okay. They Google it. This is not a joke. At this point, this is not a joke. They Google it. They also use Dr. WebMD. And they guess. They're just guessing. Do we understand this? The doctors are guessing. And how do they guess? Based on your symptoms. Well, you know your symptoms. So unless you can for sure go, take a test. If there's like something you can spit in and then they go, yep, it's blue. You know what that means? Oh, we went until the colors changed between the beakers. Can you guys hear me breathing, brother? If I open up my mouth right now, I don't know if the mic will pick it up, but it sounds like Pop Rocks. Is that okay? Am I good? I don't know if that's picking up. I can hear it. Anyway, I have popcorn lung. I guess. Anyway, you go to a doctor. They guess. They are wrong. They're Indian. Okay. And you need to, by the way, if I can give you one piece of advice, and this isn't, what do you even call it? This isn't a culture war thing. This isn't racism. This isn't Zionism. No. What is it? Xenophobia or anything like that. You need to advocate for, if you do go to a doctor, if you make the wrong decision and go to a doctor, you're out of options. You feel too bad. And you go to a doctor or a nurse. By the way, this is a real reason I hate going to a doctor. I refuse, is because nurses are basically butchers. And that's been proven in the past couple of weeks. Certain people keep saying to me, like, Jesse, you got to go to the doctor. You're dying. Oh, thank you for being a member for 1 month. And by the way, guys, this is a grift. Send in super chats and money. This is an AMA. Ask me anything. I'm just going to be live until I can't anymore. Which is going to be soon. Anyway, people keep saying to me, go to the doctor. And I go, no. And then, I'm sure people think that's my stubbornness. But then I'm proven right. The true answer is I don't want to be murdered by nurses. Now, if you know anything about my lore, my human lore, you'll know that I have been repeatedly butchered by nurses. I think listen, and again, not a culture war thing. What happened to certain people in Minneapolis that may or may not have been nurses, I think that's pretty good. Me personally, that's like I got the exact same treatment when I had to deal with a nurse. That's all I'm saying. And by the way, female nurse is worse than male nurses, so like 1,000 times worse. But if you ever go to a doctor and you discover that your doctor is Indian, demand a new doctor. Demand it. If you discover your doctor is African, not black, but maybe African, demand a new doctor. And then this is going to require some true race science, real, proven by The Who, by the band The Who, race science. This is, you can't argue with this. You can't put a Wikipedia article at the bottom of this video, YouTube. I'm talking about real science, real race science. Certain Asian. Now, I can't get further into it than that, and you're going to have to do your own research. Listen, here's the deal. Indians are faking their degrees. If they're doing it in engineering, they're doing it in medicine. How do I... Oh, what's that? Oh, you disagree? Oh, that can't be true of all of them. Oh, actually, we're superpower 2030. How do I know? Because I've looked at India, and the number of mutants I've seen is staggering. Baby born with arms for ears, and then they go and worship it like it's a deity. That's good. In India, it's good if your baby has toenails for eyes. So, not a lot of good doctor stuff going on over there, it seems like. They're faking it to get people to be able to move to America and elsewhere, anywhere else. They're doing it for the doctors too. It's a fake doctor. I'm sorry. If they were born in America and they had their teaching in America, maybe. That's not a risk you can take on whether you live or die. The fact is, going to a hospital or a doctor at all is instantly increasing the likelihood you die. Seems like it should be the opposite. But no. The number one cause of death is doctors, and nurses. So don't ever, and the Africans do this as well. Sorry. And the stereotype is Africans are very studious. They try hard, all that kind of stuff. You need to ask them where they got their degree. If it was in Africa, in India, certain Asian countries, get out. Get out of there. You're going to die. Okay? How do I know? I went to the doctor one time. It was a Chinese doctor. I don't know if he was Chinese. Yeah, probably Chinese. I actually suspect the Chinese are doing this as well. Why wouldn't China fake it? They're in direct competition with America, right? I got a Asian doctor of some kind one time. And I don't even remember what the problem I had was, but he insisted on just molesting me. He just cut my balls. He just kept rubbing my ball. And I didn't have a ball problem at that time. And he was like, his name was Wang Dang. So anyway, that's just a little advocacy for yourself kind of thing. Just keep that in mind. And I'm not kidding. Be brutal about it. Just straight up say, I'm going to need a non-Indian doctor. I'm going to need and by the way, Dr. Rabinowitz, Dr. Horowitsky, fine. You're better off. Trust me. Okay. And that's how you know this isn't culture war. This isn't racism. If it was, I wouldn't tell you to get yitical on this. So all of that's fine. Black doctor, just black American doctor, you're about 50-50. They do lower the standards. So 50-50, but it's 100% more likely that you're okay, really, than an African doctor, just straight up African, and 2,000 times better than Indian. Okay. But compared to, just a normal type of doctor, it's about a 50-50. Anyway, so I have not gone to the doctor. I have no clue what's going on. But here's what I do know. I know what Google told me, and it's the same shit that the doctor would have said. Why would it be different? The doctor's just Googling. I don't know if you've seen this. You go to the doctor now, they've got a computer in the room, and they never let you see the screen. It's always pointed away. You don't get to see what they're busy doing. Well, I do. I will sit myself situated, and I look at the screen. I don't, you do that thing where you're at the doctor, and you like feel like it's an invasion of privacy to look at their screen, which is about you. They've got notes on you and stuff. I've seen some wild things written on a computer screen at a doctor about me. They're keeping tabs. And so I will just stare. I'll just look right at it. Oh, really? Okay, let me just see what you got going on here. What are you typing? What's that? Today's jumble? What are you working on there? And if you look at it, now are they using Google? No. They're using Dr. Google. Like whatever they just have their own version. It's Grey's Anatomy as a search engine or whatever. It's a DSM-5, but they can do, Control F. That's all it is. So I know my symptoms. So I think I know what's wrong with me. Now, here's some lore you may not know about Jesse P.S., the original Jesse P.S. Okay. This is true. When I was a child, I had some sort of horrific mystery illness no one knew. And I was dying. I was straight up dying. And they put me in an oxygen tent. And as a kid, I thought, wee, I live inside plastic. This is funny. I thought that was like cool and fun. And it turns out that means you're dying. That means if you leave the tent. And I remember trying to get out of the tent a few times just to be like, hi. And it turns out if you leave it, you die. I didn't know that because I was 2. But I remember it, by the way. I can remember being born. I can remember everything. So I think it happened to me twice, actually. It did. I know for a fact it did. So, boy, this is tough. I'm having trouble breathing here. They thought I had asthma. Okay. Their guess, their big, they didn't have Google back then. So their big guess at the end of me living inside of a plastic tent for a week was going, he's got asthma. Now, weirdly, I have never had an inhaler. They never gave me medicine or anything for it. They were just like, he's got asthma. So you're going to want to watch that. And then they gave me this thing where you blow in it just to see how strong your lungs are. And it was fine. I was like, oh, it's fine. And then I never had the problems. It just went away. I faked it all through elementary, all the way up to 5th grade. I acted like I had asthma and I couldn't do anything just so I wouldn't have to do anything I didn't want to do, which is so funny too. They would fall for it every time. Like we'd play kickball and I like the part where you kick the ball. It's right there in the name. But I didn't like the part where you have to run around. So I go, I can kick the ball, but I can't run around. My asthma. And they'd all float around me. And so they would get some other kid to run for me. So I got to kick the ball, and then I got to sit there and watch as a slave went around and got tagged out for me. And I'd be like, whatever. I got to kick the ball. Anyway, so that went away. I think it's back. I think what's happening is it's back. I think I have pneumonia. I'm an elderly man with pneumonia. I could die from pneumonia. And I think it's reactivated whatever this sort of thing is in me. And I think I'm dying. I'm Brandon Buckingham. I'm not doing whippets, I swear. Give me $1 million so that I will never update you. You'll have no idea if I'm alive or dead. $1 million, please. 1 million. Anyway. So, he's back. Brandon Buckingham's back. He made a video. He's alive. The $1 million cured him. I need $1 million. I need to be cured. Send me $1 million and you'll never hear from me again. Boo. That's probably true. If somebody did give me $1 million, I'd probably just disappear. I'd come back as a cartoon avatar guy eventually. After like a year and a half. Give it a year and a half. It's a slogan. I should write that down. Give it a year and a half. Anyway. I've been excited about doing a bunch of stuff. Can't do it. I just feel like crap. I can't talk long enough. I did that one stream with Salvo. And I only did that because I knew he would be doing most of the talking. And I thought I'd be like getting better at some point soon after that, but that hasn't been the case. So I've felt like crap. I don't want to do shows feeling like crap. They're going to be like this. I can barely breathe. I'm really going to have to call it quits here in like a minute because it's tough. I'm having to swallow my own snot just to not gross you out. Hey, look at this. And by the way, if somebody wants me to mail them my Dr. Pepper bottle filled with mucus, with my own blobical, boogular. This is Boogie. Oh no, you're being fired from Lolcow Live. I'll mail that to you if you want to drink it or clone me or whatever. But again, I was thinking about, there are certain people out there who just pretend to be sick and then disappear. I'm not naming names here. I'm just saying I've seen it. I've seen this happen where a guy pretends to be sick, believe it or not, disappears for months with no explanation, no updates, no nothing. I've still got people signing up, every day I got somebody signing up for the pizza fund. And in my head, I'm thinking, shit, do they think like I'm only doing pizza fund episodes? That's why they haven't seen anything. They're signing up to see if like there's hidden content happening or something. Keep signing up for the pizza fund. I need $1 million. So I want to say thanks to everybody who's continuing their subs, who have signed up, and just give you an update. This is what's going on. It sucks. I don't want to do an episode like this because that's a bummer. Doing this is a bummer. And, but it's also a scummy, bummy move to not say anything, to not tell you. Finish Mersh. We're going to do the final Mersh episode. I think it's just one more. I think we're done in one. Misfit Patriot. I got some Misfit Patriot. I want to talk about the Scotty K Fitness thing, but that might be gone by the time I feel like doing it. I don't know. Maybe Faceless will come on. We can talk about that or something. Bunch of stuff. And maybe it's time for a new season of the show. Maybe it's time for no seasons of the show. Maybe it's time for a new show. Maybe it's time for a whole new thing. I don't know. I haven't been reading the chat this whole time, by the way. Apologies. But I knew my time here was limited. So I just needed to get this out. Medicare has done it like 4 times. Yeah, I mean, Medicare is like, it's the most obvious fate. Like he was supposed to be dead, 6 years ago? He's a hypochondriac at this point. That's all. Like, you saw his reaction to the Kahuna virus, his like overblown, insane, which by the way, should have been the end. That should kill a guy's career. And then luckily he came up with lying about dying and everybody instantly gives him a pass. It's, I hate to say this, but it is the best grift. Start becoming wary of the people you follow and them telling you they're dying. Okay? Because I'll tell you this. nobody who puts himself on a camera and thinks they know stuff and thinks that they've got it all figured out, that type of guy doesn't think he's ever going to die. A dude who in his mid-30s decides, I'm a teenage wigger now, which, by the way, describes more than one guy. All right? There's not a specific dude when I say that. That's multiple guys. That kind of guy thinks he's going to live forever. So if he's telling you otherwise, he's fucking lying. And it's an instant way to shut down all criticism. It's an instant way to garner permanent sympathy. And it's a cash grab. And it works. Saddest part is it fucking works. Me, I'm gonna live forever. Oh God, that was, oh fuck. That's oh, that was so disgusting. Fuck, hang on. I don't know if you saw that, if you could see it. I just accidentally inhaled this lock of hair, and it went all the way down my throat, and I almost puked. And I had to pull it out. Ugh. That was so fucked up. Oh my God, that smells insane. Holy shit. That is the most fucked up smell I've ever smelled in my whole life. Okay. There's snot coming out of my nose. Did you guys see the hair go down my fucking throat? Yeah. So I don't know if there's anything else I need to say. I'm like, I can't concentrate. All I can think about is coughing. My next cough. As the entirety of my thoughts for the past 3 weeks is, I wonder when that next cough is. Come on! Faking coughing made me cough. Yeah, you don't want a show like this. You really don't. This is like cute and fun for 2 minutes, and I've already overstayed my welcome. Okay. Just trying to remember if there's anything else. Every time I'm like reading something online or anything, I'm like reading it 3 or 4 times over because I can't concentrate. I'm not picking up on stuff right now. The Wigger to I'm Dying GoFundMe pipeline is hella real and hella popular move right now. It is. It's really crazy. And they won't, the midwits who fall for this won't let you get away with saying that. This is like and I get it. They're right to feel that way. It seems cruel to say that because you're like, in their heads, you're like, you don't have all the facts. You don't know what they're going through. Oh God, fuck. This could be, this could be serious. It's real. Why would they lie? But they don't. In their head, they're thinking of the one guy. I'm thinking of the pattern of guys I've seen, and then all of the things that just don't add up. Maybe you disagree, but we are now in full Buckingham protocols. I am going to need you to send me $1 million. I noticed nobody sent in a super chat. So did you guys think I was joking about that? Or do I need to set up super tips so that Mersh can say it at the bottom of my screen in the ugliest graphical setup of all time? Oh, I've got an idea. We're making our own thing. Let's make it look like StreamYard. That'll look good. It'll blend in with all of the idiot boomers who are already using StreamYard. No offense. Codeine is legitimately great for cough. I see. Here's the thing. I can't suppress the cough. I need to cough or I'll die. I'm filled with mucus. There's mucus in my lungs to the point that it sounds like pop rocks when I open my mouth. So if you suppress the cough, it's just building up and I'll die. Anyway, but I'll probably be better soon? Question mark? In a month? I don't know. Get yourself some cough drops, says Jex. No. No, I refuse to do that. No, I'm taking the stuff that makes it so you cough more. And it makes your mucusy lucusy. Okay. So I'm sure there's another guy out there that you can watch. Watch Faceless or something. Watch Ben Avery. You want to see PodAwful? Watch Ben Avery. Watch his clips on his clip channel. Ooh, a podcast named Lemon Party? What a good idea. And I know what you're thinking, Jesse. Do you ever confuse your actual Dr. Pepper drink with your mucus Dr. Pepper drink? And the answer is yes, in fun and surprising ways. Did I try cigarettes? No, I don't think that'll help. I don't have kahuna virus. I know cigarettes help coronavirus. That's how you know that's a real disease. They're like, try cigarettes. They're just throwing anything at it. I don't know. Maybe. Kyler says, make sure you're taking zinc. Trust me. Yeah, what I do is I swallow pennies and let them digest in my stomach. So I'm pretty good on that front. I don't want to watch Ben Avery. He sucks and is also cringe and possibly homosexual. Some guy says. Right. So I'm saying perfect replacement. Yeah. Ilya says, get better, dude. Thank you. Anyway, I've felt so crappy. I didn't even put the stream I did with Salvo about Turkey Tom on the website. I probably should do that. Every time I go to do something, I'm like, oh boy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Drink piss, says Richard. Whose piss? That's the question. Whose piss should I be drinking? Let me guess, a Jewish doctor told you to eat the pennies, and that's why you should get a Jewish doctor. Okay, it's working. Can't you tell I'm getting better? More people need to talk about this, about the crime of Crowder-David's disease. 100%, I agree with that. Buy a fishing pole, says Rebel with a Cause. I don't understand that comment, I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to work out what that means. Did I say something that would relate to? Again, I'm not doing great right now, so maybe that comment makes total sense. But I don't know. Jesse thought he could put Mersh behind him, but his body is physically rejecting the final Mersh episode. Yeah, maybe I should try that. Maybe I should be like, oh, actually, there's 2 more Mersh What the? I'm starting to feel better. Yeah! Brother says, what's the difference between Diet Dr. Pepper and Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar? I don't get it. Can you enlighten us? I can only tell you my experience. I think Zero tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper. Beyond that, I don't know what the science or magic is behind it, but it tastes closer to me. Not the same, but closer. Okay, now this is interesting. Here in the chat here, we've got Chris. Now he says, get well soon, Jesse. Chris, you just left the cult? We happen to notice? You left the cult. What happened with that? You're saying get well soon. Well, how am I going to get well without Chris? What happened? You think you can just leave? You think that's an option? You think you get to just leave the cult? Mersh's car is being repoed again. Damn, that would rock. A year later, it just happens again. That's a fake Chris. Oh, is it? That makes more sense. Man, I have straight up crud and slime in my beard. That's so gross. I'm so disgusting right now. He says, LOL, H2BH still. Either that's a fake Chris or you got some splaining to do. LOL is not good enough. I'm going to need an explanation. I'm going to need a written statement. You don't get to just leave. We will force your account back in. Okay? I do have that power, and I've done it before. Chris joined the Winby 2 cult. He was already in that one. Okay. Anyway, 2 Inside Baseball. Fuck. All right. You know it's bad when you're relying on chat to say stuff. So that's the end. Look at this. You see this? Look at that. Look at that. You see those? Okay. Anyway, so thank you to the people sticking around. No thank you to Chris. My apologies to the people waiting for more. I think it's pretty clear at this point why that's not possible right now. I've made it 45 minutes, and most of it was me literally, physically coughing up goo. So I know this is a goo-powered show, but not good. All right. What was the announcement? I missed it. The announcement is Brandon Buckingham has agreed to give me half of his GoFundMe. Turns out he didn't need it. He was good. It turns out he was good the whole time. So in order to stop himself from spending it on whippets, he has been kind enough to donate that to my rehabilitation. My get well soon fund. Man, my lips are so dry. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. That's it. It's over.
I'm Tom Gully, and you're watching Is This Live, the show on the PodAwful TV network. PodAwful.pizza.
Join the cult. I'll see you in the cult. Okay? I can hang out in the cult because then I don't have to talk the whole time. You know, it's really the talking that's the hard part. So, see you in the cult.
Is this a cult if I ever heard one? Yes, it is. It's a cult. I mean, it's the cult of cult.